All right, everybody, welcome back to Doozles the Voltaire Chronicles. We are going to kick things off where we left off last time. The group was hunting down a band of hobgoblins that had stolen a clutch of griffins. The group got into several heated fights, and now they are in the middle of the fight with the primary bad guy and his hooligans. And the last time, if my notes are correct, we are back at the top of the round, which is Nick Newley.
Negnuli.
Yeah, no, in lieu of Negnuli not being here, I will be running his character for him. So we're just going to start things off. Let's see here. Dead hob, live captain.
Yep.
Red is captain, and this is BBEG.
5. All right. Magnolia going to run up behind the captain boy over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to use his battle axe.
All right.
Was a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay.
One-handed or two-handed, sir?
It's one-handed.
All right.
For 6 points, and he's going to use his commanding action onto Sir Varigan to have him take another attack action.
Okay.
All right.
And when you do so, roll an extra d8 of damage if you hit.
All right. On that note, Sir Varigan will go ahead and swing his Einhander with advantage against BBEG.
All right.
25 hit.
25 hits.
All right, so he's going to go ahead
and 20 hits.
Right, I have...
Yeah, he has advantage.
No. But either way, still hits.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're just telling us that a 20 would hit.
Alrighty. So he is going to take 3. I need another d6 because Savage Attacker. There we go. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 2 die 8 because we're going to add some smite damage to that for another spell slot.
How many smites do you have left?
Just 1.
So that's 2 d8 from your smite, or is that 1 d8 plus the d8 from Nagnuli's commanding strike?
Yeah, so I need to add an additional d8.
Yeah.
So currently we are sitting at 9, 15, and then because of Nagnuli, so 19, sir.
What? Zach, that's 11 plus 10, 21, 22 plus whatever strength bonus you have.
Right. Wow. Sorry. Completely off my game tonight.
Okay. How much altogether?
22 plus strength.
He is dead.
Dope.
BBG is down.
So Nick Newley, after commanding him, is like, "That's how we do this!" Rah!
Yep.
End his turn.
All right. Well, the Warlord is down. The Warlord is dead. But that doesn't mean that the rest of his guys don't care. All right, so let's see. Which one was it? This one. Getting here. He's going to turn around and take a swing on McNewley. 22 hit. Panic.
Sorry, I was
Panic.
muted. Yes, it does. 22 does hit.
All right. So that is that is 12 points.
Ow.
And he will use his multi-attack. It's a 14 hit.
No.
All right. He misses with a second attack. That is his turn. What's happening here? He's going to attack Sir Varrigan.
All right.
16.
Nope. Not today.
Multi-attack. And he misses also.
These guys have class levels.
No, they don't.
Oh.
Snake stick.
Snake Stick's gonna come over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna bonus action hide. Oh wait, no, I've already got advantage, and that means I give him my sneak attack. Never mind, I'm not gonna hide. We're gonna go ahead and do some shanky shank.
All right.
That is not my sheet. That's my sheet. All right.
Poke him in the eye.
All right. So short sword.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage, modified 20.
20 connects.
All right, and rapier. Come on, roll. 24.
Connects.
Yep. All right. So total of 20 points.
He is not liking that whatsoever. Wait a minute. That one took damage, so that one is dead. All right. EVG is dead as shit. So now it is up to the rest. We got this out here. On. Uh-oh. You hear a loud screech from the right corridor.
This one?
Nope, that one.
Is that the sound of like an angry
That is
screech or a dead screech?
That is a pain screech. Snake stick, you're being attacked.
Okay.
Easily, it's not my birthday, silly. That not for like another 7 months.
He misses. And his multi-attack misses also on the 12. Okay, so we have.
Is that the end of his turn?
That is the end of his turn.
Reaction?
Yep.
5, 10, 15.
Rip.
It is this hob. Attacking Verrigan. The dice will roll 16. I believe that is a miss.
That is correct, sir.
All right. That is his go. And it is on Mags. Your go.
Cool. I am gonna blow my last second level slot on that guy behind Farragon.
On this guy.
Bree, just remember you have an enemy right in your face.
Maybe disengage, then do that?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Gosh,
not trying to side seat game. My bad.
No, you're fine. I was trying to remember if casting spells provokes attack of opportunity in this edition or not.
It depends on the spell.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time, if you're not a warcaster, like you don't have the feat warcasting, if you cast a attack spell with an enemy right in front of you, even if they are not the target, you still provoke disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Gotcha. Okay. I will do that though. Let me see. So I just say I'm disengaging. Excuse
Yep.
me. Someone at the door. It's my food. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna disengage real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are you disengaging or are you just moving back? Because disengage is an action, and that will be your entire action, but you won't provoke an attack of opportunity falling back. If you move back, you still provoke the attack of opportunity, but you can still cast after you move.
That's
Yep.
kind of what I thought was gonna happen. I'm just gonna move. Thank you. I've got a ward right now, so I'm not worried about getting hit.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna attack, provoke the attack of opportunity and cast.
All right. The attack of opportunity misses horribly. So
Hey.
go ahead and cast.
That's off.
I put it in the thing, but it doesn't want to pop up. Normally, when I click on the name of the spell, it'll put it out there, but it's not doing it for some reason.
It's a little weird. Hold on. Are you certain?
It'd be like that. It's hold person. I'll copy paste it.
Okay. All right. And you're targeting the hobgoblin behind Bergen, which is right here. Okay. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Or do you have to go ahead and... Oh, Lord.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, I forgot that
It
this
just-
one needs an input value. Yeah. He needs to go ahead and make his wisdom saving throw.
DC, never mind.
I was gonna say
Oh,
it's a
no.
13.
Oh, wow.
It is a 13. That man will not be passing today.
He is held.
Excellent. So he is paralyzed for the duration of the spell, it's a concentration spell up to 1 minute.
Gotcha. He is paralyzed. Got it.
Doesn't that make him helpless?
Let me check.
Look up the rules for paralysis for us, because I think I know Verrigan's next target.
It's gonna be the one that can swing at me, but you're correct.
Correction, I know Snickstick's next target.
There you go.
That was the general idea, was to just try to free up Berrigan since he's kind of swarmed right now.
Yeah, and also very hurt. I need medical attention.
All right, Max, is that
Just
your
touch yourself, man.
turn?
You'll be fine.
I'll be right there, sir.
That is my turn.
All right, and it is on number 24.
I think I heard Varigan say he needs medical attention.
You do have an enemy in front of you.
Don't care. I have a job to do.
Oh no.
Like a good corpsman.
Wow, he's way the fuck over there.
Yes, he is.
Oh well, I mean, I got a little job to do, so I'll double move if I have to. Let me see. How do I measure? I've seen people do that before.
Fourth one down on the left.
What?
Left bar, pointer, drawing brush, magnifying glass, and then there's a circle with a line.
All right, I might
All right,
move
so you are just gonna head straight for Berrigan.
Yep, we can move diagonal in 5e, right? 25. All right, so there's 25 feet, and I'm double moving.
All right, you are provoking an attack of opportunity.
He already used his reaction this round to attack Max.
Right. All right, so it's kind of weird that it's only one and done. All right.
There's a feat that allows you to use multiple.
All right, I'll settle here for the end of my move, and then I'll get closer if I need to on my next turn. So that's it for me.
All right, and we are back at the top of the round.
Top of the round.
Magnuli.
Magnoli will be attacking the same one as last time.
Cool.
I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
14 does not hit, sir.
Okay. Well, where are his other decrees or whatever the hell they're called?
His other
Okay. Commanding attack, maneuvering attack, disarming attack. Okay. One second for me, really quick. I'm just reading the fine text. Okay. Okay. Nope. He's not going to use any of the command things because he has to hit to use another one.
Okay. So is that going to be his turn?
Yes.
All right. That captain's dead. So it is.
Look, Captain dead.
Who's next? Oh, it's next deck. Being attacked again. Swinging his greatsword at you.
Oh shit.
I believe he misses on a 14. Can he?
Kenny, you're muted.
Yes, he misses.
Thank you.
All right. His multi-attack. 18.
That'll hit.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Corey, can you see the number bars above Snick, Stick, and Ignuli?
Yes, I can.
Those are my AC, HP, and passive perceptions.
Thank you. 7 points.
Ow. Hey, Kenny, how damaged is Snick Stick looking visibly right now? Push to talk, mute.
Give me a second.
Sorry.
It can
He
be a little bit mad,
is-
little jostle.
What was that, 7?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking pretty beat up.
Okay.
All right. All right. Over here. He hits. You hear another pained cry from the left corridor now.
Okay.
And it'll be on Snick Stick.
Oh, no, I already used a reaction that turn. No, that was... Shit.
Well,
Nope, that was my fault. I didn't call it.
well,
Dash action.
all right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to use Sleight of Hand
Mm-hmm.
to unbind this griffin.
Okay.
That is a 26.
That griffin is now unbound.
Okay. And can I make a hand of animal check to, like, point it at the right target, or is it pretty well knowing who it's about to fight?
Oh, it knows it's about to fight, and it is going to impose its turn now.
Okay.
Pull this up real quick. Oh no. All right, so it is going to. Oh boy, this poor hobgoblin.
Yeah, griffins are mean, man.
That is a claw. I mean, that's the beak. The beak hits. It is 1d8. The griffin kills this sad excuse for a hobgoblin outright.
Yeah. That's what
And
I'm
now
talking
this-
about.
Stop hitting me.
This griffin is now free.
And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn
All right.
with a stealth roll,
Good.
just in case.
Good call. That guy's paralyzed.
Can I ask a DM question?
Yes, you can.
Are these griffins trained to be mounts?
These specifically?
Yes.
Are you going to try and get on one and find out?
I'm asking, would my character know the history of these griffins?
That's a skill check, sir.
Has your character been in contact with griffins before?
Not particularly, so I'm asking more from a
History check.
historical... Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Okay, give me just a
When
second.
it's your turn. When it's your turn.
Yep.
This guy here. is going to attack Nick Dooley's the only one in his face. As soon as the roll happens, that is a 14. And that is a miss. His multi attack. 18 hits. He does 7 points to Negnuli.
Got it.
15, 20, 30. Hobgoblin comes out. And we are on Max.
Has the officer hobgoblin in front of me been, or in front of Dagnoli rather, been hit at all?
He has been hit.
Excellent.
He
I'm
has
going
taken
to
damage
use,
before.
I'm going to use Toll the Dead.
You're going to do what now?
She's gonna toll the dead.
Oh no. Dong.
You're just using that at first level, right? Okay.
You're just gonna hit him for a D12.
It's a cantrip. He needs to pass a 13 on a, I think it's a will save, or a wisdom save. Excuse me.
Yep.
That one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is a wisdom saving throw. Let's see what his wisdom's at. Probably bad. It bad. All right.
Because that's what you do.
Let's see if Home Dude even passes his. Hell no. What was the DC anyway? Just so I can have a general reference.
I think she said 13.
13? Yeah, he don't pass. So he takes 10 necrotic
He takes
damage.
10 necrotic damage. Fuck that guy.
He's looking really, really hurt right now.
I would hope so. Necromancy's not pretty.
Depends on who you ask.
No.
Well, if you ask Snickstick right now, when he saw that, he'd be like, no, it's pretty when it's killing them.
Sir Verrigan.
Fair.
Gonna move past this hobgoblin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Move
And
past
I
which
will.
one? You still have one on you.
Yep.
So,
I'll take the attack of opportunity. Don't care.
all right. So that is. That is a negative on that hit, sir.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna whack this guy with the Einhander.
That is a miss, sir.
Yeah, a 14 don't hit him, so.
It'd be easier if you just roll like with your pluses when you roll the d20, so I actually could see it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
14. So yeah, that don't hit him.
Nope.
All right. It's Verrigan. That guy's dead. 24. You just saw Verrigan move towards a different target.
Yeah, I'm not super pleased that he moved away from me. My little legs are going as fast as I can, man.
Sorry, 24.
I'm only wee. Well, she's gonna try to catch up
Okay.
on her little legs. I'm gonna have to double move again.
Okay.
You must like being hurt, Mang.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so 5, 10, 15.
Your move speed is what, 25?
The two with icons on them are also unable to attack you.
Alright, so I
Yep.
get exactly this far.
Okay.
That's
You
touch
are
range.
You are
Alright.
within touch range.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
On Varigan, it's 2d8 plus 3
Yep.
that he recovers.
Oh, thank you.
2d8 plus Trace.
He recovers 14 points.
Dope.
Number 24 is like panting.
All right.
She just like trucked past all the enemies too. She just like ran a wide berth around them. Like, I'm coming, sir.
Well, there are, several dead bodies, and one guy's paralyzed. One guy's still asleep.
That's fine.
Yeah, Bree, how long does that sleep spell last?
It is up to a minute concentration.
But you just cast another concentration spell for paralysis.
No, that's the one. That's the only concentration spell I've cast.
No, I asked for sleep.
Oh, for sleep? Is that concentration? I might have to check 1 second. Rip.
Somebody wakes up. It'd be like that.
Is this guy awake or not? Let's find out.
Sleep is not concentration.
It is
He
not.
is
Oh,
still asleep.
Oh,
this
But
man
he is still
knocked out.
asleep.
praise
All right.
chaos.
Hey, it's been 2 weeks, man. I forgot that dude was asleep.
This is
All
why
right.
I ask these questions.
Fair.
And we are back at the top of the round. Meg Newley, on you.
Swinging for the fences.
Yep.
All right, so battle axe, two-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna try to baseball bat this motherfucker. $22.
That is a solid chunk.
4, 5.
And with that, he has fallen.
Huzzah! And because he hit, he's going to use another superiority die and make Varigan attack again.
Whack.
All right.
Does a 26 hit?
It connects.
Sorry. For 12 points.
Boom, 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 boom. He did.
Feeling
These
great
enemies
now.
they're dropping. They are dropping. Sort of. All right, so that was shit. This captain, after seeing that, the Griffin is now free and attacking his boys, is basically gonna go now. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to swing on one of the eggs.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Oh, he a bitch.
Let's see if he connects. One egg is destroyed.
Yikes.
So that is not what I wanted. All right. So here, there. This guy here. I kind of keep forgetting that he exists. Direction. If he hits the Griffin, he misses the Griffin. Next tick.
All right, you ready for some bullshit goblin shit?
I mean, as always.
Hopping up on the Griffin.
Acrobatics.
Because Snickstick knows how this works.
Give me an acrobatics check.
That's
You're on it. You're
20.
on its back.
Cool. Handle
And-
animal?
Yep. Give me a handle animal.
7.
It knows you're on its back.
I am the one that freed it.
It doesn't know that you did.
I mean, I wasn't in stealth when I did it.
It didn't. It was kind of focused on what was in front of it.
Fair.
Oh no.
So it's kind of shaking a moment, like for a bit.
Okay.
You're still on, but you're not. It's not throwing you off. It is. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. With you on Griffin back. There is now a Griffin
Boink.
Up.
with a stick on his back, and said Griffin, hey, what are you doing? Okay, is going to attack this one.
There's just a shrill goblin. Whee!
Stick has been here before. He knows the whole song and dance. All right, Jesus. All right, so attacking that guy. Oh no!
Oh,
He's
shit.
just dead. He's just dead.
Ow.
I mean, with a +6 a hit on the beak and claws, and that's just base. All right.
Well, that's
so-
just a crit,
yeah,
flat
no.
out.
Yeah, no.
Oh God.
So 1d8 plus 4.
In other words, those math rocks
He's dead
add
as
up
shit.
to he's fucked.
Pretty much.
He's dead as shit anyway. So the Griffin just rampages out of its hole with Snickstick on its back, sees its nearest captor, leaps into the air, comes down, literally bites his head off, and goes to make the other attack on the downed orc.
On the sleeping incapacitated or oh
on
my
the sleeping
God.
incapacitated hobgoblin, and he hits.
Good, fuck
And-
them.
Snickstick's just shouting, "This is why I wanted to free the griffins faster!"
Huh?
And he is dead also. Because that one, I believe, was taking damage previously. So dead. And dead. Exit very. And we are on. Oh boy. This guy here is kind of panicking at this point. So he's going to make another attack on Griffin, the other key, or the other one being held. 4. Oh god, he misses with a first attack and he misses with a second attack.
Butterfingers.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Mags.
That bastard over there who decided he's gonna make some omelets is getting magic missile.
Uh-oh.
Cream.
All right. All right. Roll to see if you hit him.
Let's see that beautiful 3 4s and
For 10 points of damage. Okay, he takes 10.
Fuck that
Ooh.
guy. It was the only spell I had that would reach.
That's good.
are you still going to move, or are you just going to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Pop, pop.
Making bodies drop?
It mags. That's what she do.
All right. Next, Berrigan.
Alrighty, I am going to take a double move. And go here.
You are going to.
What's your movement, Zach?
30.
So you have a 60 move?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He can make that move with the amount of movement he has to not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's the idea. I'm setting up to free the Griffon.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are down to number 24. Here we go.
Alright, so number 24, since Varigan's now totes fine. You're still fine, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought so. Number 24 is just gonna move back over here, and this guy he's still alive, but he's like down, right?
He's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. He can't do a thing.
Can I coup de grace him?
You have advantage on him, but you can't coup de grace him.
Okay.
He is not on the ground.
I would like to just hit him with my mace.
In the skull, preferably.
In the skull. Right in the brain pan.
You're gonna have to jump to do that, but yeah. All right.
He's paralyzed, like, upright?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, I'd like to hit him in the beanbag.
Oh.
Also valid.
All right,
it's what I can reach, man.
So do you have a Morning Star, or do you have a mace?
I have a mace. It says mace here.
Okay.
All right, so is this a called
Actually,
shot to
you
the
know
nuts?
what? Scratch that. Since he's upright and I can see that he's upright, I'm not. That's dumb. I have a crossbow, so I'm just gonna take the crossbow and shoot him in the face because the arrow can reach his head.
Accurate.
Okay.
Haley, no, you already moved up to him. You should definitely hit him because a paralyzed opponent you get advantage against, and if you're within 5 feet, you crit automatically per the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use the
fine.
mace.
Okay, I will do. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pound.
So +3 to hit. How do I do my advantage? Do I get
Just roll twice. You roll twice?
And take the better of the d20 rolls.
There's the first one.
I have to interrupt this beautiful combat to show you how wonderful my dog is.
It's actually +3 to hit.
All right.
I forgot to add it on there.
You miss.
Hold on. I have advantage, so.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So a 13 and a 15.
13 and a 15. You hit with the second.
Okay. So then it is 1d6 plus 1 damage.
And an additional d6.
2d6 plus 1. 12.
Drop. All right. And we are back to the top of the round. There are less hobgoblins than there were before. And there's one griffin on a rampage with a goblin on his back.
Whee!
So, Nick Dooley is his go. You're muted, bud.
Agnuli is going to double move.
Uh-huh.
And now he is going to use Action Surge to go again.
All right.
And he is going to take he's going to take a hand crossbow shot.
All right.
At the captain.
Okay.
And miss horribly.
Yep.
And that will be his turn.
All right.
Actually, no, I take that back. Because hand crossbows are light weapons, that means I have a bonus, which I can technically use for an attack, but since I have nothing to attack, I can forego that attack action and use a superiority movement.
All right.
And he is going to cast that on... I don't think Farragon's in range anymore.
No, Snake Stick is.
Snake Stick is. All right. So it's going to cast it on Snake Stick. He's going to cast maneuvering attack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I would cast it on the Griffin, but I don't know if we don't know if the Griffin is considered friendly to us right now.
Good call.
So it's like, yeah, maneuvering attack, and Griffin maneuvers to attack him. That would kind of go bad.
You never know.
Actually, I can't do maneuvering attack because that one does requires a hit. Commander's Strike is the only one where I can forego the bonus. So, never mind. I will not. Sorry, I was reading up to see what maneuvering attack did. So forgo that. He's just done.
Okay. It's gonna come up. Swing on it. Swing on Nick Newley. 20
That'll
hits.
hit.
Or 11. And
McNewley is looking real bad now.
this guy is going to shift and attack on Varian. $22 on Varian.
Varigan is not at his seat. Hey, Zach, does a 22 hit you? 22 does hit.
All right. Free sword. 10 points. How you looking, Varigan?
He just got healed for more than that by 24. 24 healed him for 14, so he's still up.
All right, so he's using his multi-attack. Hit him again on a 19.
I don't think a 19 hits him.
Where's Zach?
$19 is his AC.
So that does hit.
Okay. Right now you're at 10.
12 points.
Ow!
Bergen took a total of 22 points of damage, barring whatever reductions you have.
Okay, so that was 2 separate attacks, correct?
Yep, 2 separate attacks.
All right. So 22 minus 6. At 16. Okay, got it.
All right. Next stick.
This next stick is going to use Handle Animal to
All right.
try to coerce this griffin to attack the captain.
I'll take this. Let's coercive at that point.
Well, it's to attack the captain and not attack McNewley. With 12.
It kind of stops rampaging, but it's still locking eyes on the hobgoblins, not you guys.
Yeah.
And it is that your turn?
Well, I'm trying to like put my heels into it to move it along.
Like is
Like giving it like moving it on my action as I would a mount.
Your handle animal check does like stop its rampage, but it is going to make its way to the hobgoblin here.
Okay. I managed to stay on top of it, right?
You're still
All right.
on it.
Cool. Brace of hand crossbows. I get a fire now. I wasn't in range to fire them, which is I was trying to move him.
Mm-hmm.
So, first hand crossbow with drow poison on a 15.
Misses.
Second one without drow, 16.
Misses.
All right, that is my turn.
Griffin jump. Jesus Christ. Griffin jump.
Griffin, angry.
I mean, Griffin has a right to be angry. It does 6 points of damage with the beak. And now for claws. Hits with a claw. Misses with a second claw. So claw is all right, cool. 6, 4. And this guy's looking really, really rough. He's kind of wobbly after being the ever living shit out of by a griffin. He's going to attempt to swing on the griffin. And he hits. Seven points to that griffin. That griffin did not like that one bit. And his secondary misses. This one here is going to attempt to swing on Berrigan and miss with his first attack and miss with his second attack. And it is Mac's turn.
Excellent. Has that officer over there engaged with the Griffin and Berrigan been hit?
Oh yeah, he's been hit.
Excellent. I cast Toll the Dead.
Wait, you mean this one? Actually, no, that one has not been hit.
That's okay. I still cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. And you said a
I
DC, DC
Yeah,
13?
it's a DC 13. I'm just gonna cast it as a cantrip instead of a level 1 like I was gonna.
Gotcha. He does not pass.
Dong.
They're not great. Tree necrotic. That's
Alright,
okay. Now he has been hit. So next time it'll be a 2d12 because I'll use my first level slot.
Gotcha. Alright. Berrigan.
Mount the Griffin.
It's still bound.
Oh. Then I'm gonna make a strength check to attack its bonds. Or just try to cleave them. How do you want to do this, Corey?
Make a strength check.
Okay, strength check is a 17 plus 4 is a 21, sir.
Alright. You break through. It's still bound, but it can attack now. It can't move freely.
That's fine.
And since you did that, that Griffin is going to oppose its turn. To beat the ever-living shit out of that captain. And it does not beat the ever-living shit out of that captain, but it will go ahead and use its claws now. So, claw number 1, miss. Claw number 2, also miss. Mm. 24. It's on you.
All right. Everything's dead over here. I'm going to start moving back to Berrigan. I'm probably going to have to double move again because of the whole little legs issue.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to... There's bad guys over here. What is this?
That's Nick Newley. That is your dwarven captain who is very, very hurt.
Okay, my resolution isn't great. All right, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm gonna move over there and heal Newley.
All right.
That's as close as I can get. So I will double move. All right, that's it for me. That's all I got.
You are going to have to make an acrobatics check to climb on top of this.
Oh, that's...
Yes.
All right, yeah, fine. Let me see what my acrobatics even is.
You're up there.
All right, so I'll hang out up there until
All right, and
I can heal him.
We are back at the top of the round. So, Nick Newley. Annie?
Sorry, I was looking something up. Nick Newley is going to use a bonus action and do second wind.
Uh-huh.
To heal 1d10?
It should be a D10. It should be his hit dice. Yeah.
Just there it is. 1d10 plus fighter level.
Okay.
And we're level 4 still, right?
Yep.
Or 14.
Solid. You heal back 14 points of damage.
Alrighty then. And that was a bonus action, so he's going to take his regular action to attack with his battle axe.
All right.
23. Sorry, I meant to say two-handed.
No, that's fine. That connects.
For 4.
4. Well, that was enough.
Oh, dope.
That was enough to put him down. Where the hell is my game? Where is it? Come on. Where's my... Or that's... Right, yeah, he's dead. We know he's dead. All right, so there's one hobgoblin left. Hearing the pain cry of his compatriots behind him, and seeing that he only has a human in full plate and a very, very angry Griffon in front of him, he's gonna attempt to run.
Attack of opportunity, thank you.
Good.
Go ahead.
Run past the wizard.
Go ahead and get your attack of opportunity.
That's not going to hit. But the Griffin gets one too.
Yes, it does. Oh, you're so crazy. And that connects.
If the Griffin doesn't kill him, I'm gonna necromancy that motherfucker to death.
D8 plus 4, so 8 points of damage. He did not like that one damn bit. So, 5, 10, 25, 30, 35. He is running. He is seriously running. Snake.
Hey, I think you know what I'm going to do.
What you doing?
Get him, boy. Get him. Get him. Handle animal.
You really didn't need much. Like, it didn't need much prompting at that point.
Well, it was more like one of those things of, he's running. He's running. Get him, killer. Get him.
Just pointed, just like, hey, that guy. Okay. And Griffin. So.
And then promptly holding on for dear life. Because that's enough room for a Griffin to get a little bit of airborne.
Well, the Griffin just, leapt into the air. All right. Griffin.
Oh, and that's a pounce attack, ain't it?
They don't have a pounce attack.
Aww.
Here comes the beak. The beak misses.
Claw?
And first claw kills. Let's see. Claws are 6 plus 4, so 14 points of damage. He's still alive. Barely. He's barely alive.
Cool. Snake Stick's attack action now.
So Snake Stick was just holding action at that point.
Well, no, I use the handle animal to move him to give him a bonus round, basically. And then I'm using my attack actions.
Go ahead.
So crossbow. 18.
Connects.
For 8.
Dead.
Huzzah!
He's dead. All hobgoblins are now dead.
Snake Stick just pats the Griffin on the neck feathers and just kind of gives him a rub, and he's just like, "Good boy. Who's a good boy? Sorry it took us so long to get here."
The
You're a
Griffin
good
kind of
boy. You're a good
turns
boy.
and
You're all right.
like,
You're all right. Don't eat me.
you know,
Don't eat me. I'm helping you. Don't eat me. Don't eat the
all right,
help.
all right. Combat phase is over. You have 2 hurt Griffins and 2 still intact Griffin eggs.
How hurt is the Griffin that I'm looking at?
That one is a little more hurt than the other.
I lay on hands on the Griffin for 10 points. And then
Okay.
handle animal to soothe it. Do I have advantage because I just killed it?
No.
Okay.
I also think griffins are intelligent creatures.
Still a 15.
Like, it knows that you weren't the one hurting it because it saw you fight the hobgoblin attack you instead of going for you and the hobgoblin attacking it. It's still bound if you want to, get it out of the last bit of its binding.
I start working on it.
Okay. And what is the rest of the party doing?
I'm gonna heal Nagnuli.
Okay.
Do we still roll it or not because we're out of combat?
You still have to roll for the amount you heal.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna use my. Hold on, I'm reading with something. Never mind, I only had 1 cure wounds.
How many spell slots do you have?
It's 2nd level.
Yeah, how many?
Oh, I can't keep doing it. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different rule set. I'm sorry. All right, in that case, sorry about that. All right, that's oof. That did not roll well. To cast.
That's not what you roll. It's a healing spell against a allied target, so all you're doing is rolling straight up your heal check, so or roll for your healing. So.
Oh, I misunderstood what you said when you said to still roll.
Yeah, unless you're attacking the Boogaloo.
Okay.
So he heals for 10.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. To speed things along, Bergam, say that you got the last bit of the bindings out, and now that the Griffin is no longer bound, it's free. It is going to come out and come to its eggs. So is this Griffin, even though you're still on its back.
I'm just holding on.
They see that one egg is destroyed, but they do check the other 2. The other 2 are still intact. They haven't been harmed. And they just stop what they're doing to, look at all of you.
Yep. Snickstick's just up there patting him, and it's like, you ready to go home? We'll take you back now. Yeah, go back. Make you safe. Get you some food. Get you
The
some
one
heals.
that you're on kind of just nudges at both eggs first, then looks back at both of you, like everybody.
Yeah, we can take those with us.
They're both waiting for you
Very
guys to
Snickstick attempts to gingerly climb down.
Mm-hmm. Like it helps you get down.
Okay. And I'll pick up this non-broken egg and just kind of show it to the Griffon.
Well,
Just kind of hold it there.
That egg is kind of the size of you.
Yeah. That's why he's not really doing anything with it. He's just like holding this thing up.
Okay. Like it's not going to attack you. It knows this. Well, they both know that you're here to help, and they're just going to wait for you all to stow the eggs safely as you can.
I'll take one. I got a cozy bag. I'm
Okay.
normally out of harm's way.
All right. So, Snickstick and Mags both have eggs.
Yes.
Okay. And now you all.
Varrigan runs pockets on the boss.
Runs pockets. Well. All right. So to make this faster, all the hobgoblins are.
Let me pull up my loot list, just so I can type it out. All right.
All right. So for the basic hobgoblins, you all find 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many. 8 suits of chainmail, 8 shields, 8 long swords, 8 longbows, and about 40 arrows. The 4 captains. There are 4 javelins, 4 greatswords, and 4 suits of mithril halfplate.
We rich.
Yeah, if we can carry it all.
You don't carry it all.
So that was 4 javelins, 4 greatswords.
Mm-hmm. And the warlord. 1 longsword, 1 javelin, 1 suit of mithril full plate, 1
I wonder
shield.
who wants that.
1 shield, and you also find 50 gold on him.
4 javelins, 4 greatswords, 4 suits of mithril half plate. And then it was the captain had just a regular greatsword.
Yep.
And a regular javelin.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't give a damn about everything else. I'm stripping armor. Because it's mithril and it weighs a quarter of what normal armor weighs.
It is also covered in
blood, guts, and hobgob.
It is mithril plate, but it doesn't seem like it is covered in the bat or scorpion iconography that you may have seen before.
Even better.
Dope.
But it does smell.
Prestidigitation will fix that.
Water will fix that. We can boil all of the metal. It's fine.
All right. With that, everyone brings their loot. The eggs and the griffins all come out of this area. And both griffins still look to everybody.
Did we bring the cart?
No.
Right. The cart got stayed behind. Okay.
All right. Both griffins kind of... Hold on. Both griffins kind of just scoot down and are just waiting.
Sir Varrigan mounts a griffin.
Okay.
With mounted combat, I assume I know how to ride a winged creature as well as a...
No.
Very different.
You were trained on different. This is completely different amount of combat than what you're used to.
It's like World of Warcraft. You need your flight license first. And to do that, you need to get to level 60 and have like a whole bunch of gold.
Well, with a handle animal of a 24, I think we're okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
You won't really have to worry about the handle animal checks on this.
Unless you all continue trying to steal them, which I think the Griffins might take exception to. Because Snickstick is currently thinking that we're just going back to the fort.
So, all right, to make this even a little bit faster, we are going to put Sir Verrigan and Mags on one Griffin with one bag of loot. We are going to put Snickstick, Negnoli, and 24 on another with the other bag of loot.
Snickstick volunteers to be held.
Be held by by the Griffin you held free.
Yes.
Okay.
He just kind of. Haley, can you mute?
Oh, sorry. I thought I wasn't.
What were you saying, Corey?
It opens one of its claws and just waits for you to get in.
Yep. Snickstick just like wraps some rope around him really quick with the to make sure that the egg doesn't fall out. Bear hugs the egg and just holds it, and then just snuggles into the claw and just sits.
All right. Is everyone? I'm pretty sure everyone's already just settled in to their current mount so far. And with that, both Griffins kind of take a small start and basically leap into the air, flying in a direction of Evan Reach. And why is my screen thing being funny? Did I cut out on everybody?
Nope. We got you.
I mean on roll 20, because I don't see anybody else on my screen.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me either.
Yeah, nope. Roll 20 just cut me too.
Everybody refresh roll 20, I guess.
I'm still here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Server hiccup, I guess.
Yeah.
It is Wednesday.
All right. Just waiting on everybody else. Is everybody else good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Are we all good?
Yep.
All right. We are going to take a small break, and then we are going to continue on when we get back.
All right. How long do you want to take a break for, Corey?
Say about 10 minutes.
Tenor? All right. We'll see everybody back at, let's call it 8:50.
All right.
See y'all soon.
Bye.
Go ahead.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are picking up exactly where we left off. The party has successfully killed the hobgoblin surgeons. They have rescued both griffins, but sadly, they have failed to rescue all 3 eggs. But there are 2 safe. They are currently on their way back to Evan Reach, and we are going to go ahead and ship everything on over to that segment. And it is still is night. It's still night, kind of encroaching on morning for you guys right now. And as you're reaching or getting closer to Evan Reach, you kind of hear like a bell sound in the distance. And you can see that it is from the still standing tower.
A singular bell's toll or like multiple?
Singular.
Like, is this a riders approaching bong, or is this a time bong, or is this a stand and deliver bong? Can I make a like a insight check to our military history to know the bong?
Yep.
God, you have this song stuck in my head now, Kenny. Fuck you.
What song? I don't know what song I'm referencing.
The Stand and
honestly
Deliver
don't.
song.
Oh, that one. I apologize, but not really.
Now Hunter's singing it.
Oh, that's a 13 for insight.
You know what this one is.
Okay.
You intently know what this one is.
Oh no.
This bong of the bell sounds that the griffins have returned.
Oh, okay. Not that bunch of a no.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Okay.
And as you're getting closer, you notice that there is a force there.
A force?
Yes, it is the army. It's just a part of it.
That wasn't there before?
No, they had just arrived.
Can we get some perceptions from everybody to see if we can see banners? Are we close enough?
Not just yet.
Okay.
As you're flying in, the griffins do make directly for their roost.
Okay.
So they are going to land, and everyone is going to see the expressions on the 2 guards that Snickstick saw earlier.
As Snickstick's just sitting in the claw of one holding a giant ass egg, just going wee.
Yep. The one that decided it was smart to try to attack you doesn't do anything.
Good, he learned his lessons.
He just runs off, leaving the more sensible one to deal with the rest of you. What do you all do once you land?
I attempt to get out of the claw safely.
You get out of the claw.
Okay. I look at the griffins and kind of like motion the egg to like a nest. Like, where do they want me to put it?
The guy behind you is basically saying, just set it in the softest spot as possible, and they will take care of the rest.
Snickstick's like, well, I can't.
Why?
Because your buddy just left and I can't put it in his head.
All right.
Good one, sir. Good one.
I go put it in like a nest.
Okay.
I will set the egg in my position down next to that one very gingerly.
All right.
I spent some time like fluffing the nest and making it,
The goblin not the goblin, the griffin that you saved kind of like gently pushes you a little bit like affectionately before going to tend to the egg.
I give it some face ruffles.
So cute.
And then I step out of his way. Assuming it's the male.
Actually, that was a female.
Okay, then same thing. Face ruffles and step out of her way.
So both griffins are now paying attention to the eggs and ignoring all of you. And the guard stationed there just goes back to paying attention to you all. And so are all the hobgoblins dead?
Yep.
That we know of, it seems.
I mean, we killed their outpost, and then we killed the ones in the cathedral. Really, really big one.
Oh, that
Wearing
one.
full plate.
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah, he did. And four of his captains, and like maybe a dozen or so of his hobs.
I'm pretty sure that's all that's left. I'm not sure, but
who showed up?
I don't. I'm not at liberty to say, but you all might want to go to the main outpost to figure that one out.
Mags has got a face
Snickstick's got paranoia brain running, so he's gonna like stealth over to the roof.
Wait, just to let you all know, they're on our side. We're good.
Yeah, it's still like senior officers that may have things against him, or orcs. So Snickstick's gonna like creep up and look over the lip of like the roost launch.
Give me a perception.
$18.
All right. From what you can see, you do see snow leopard banners. You do see a mix of humans, elves. You do see half orcs down there.
Anything else before I act?
How many banners worth of people do we see? How big is the force that is there? Is kind of the question I'm asking.
You see about 300.
Can I roll a perception to see if maybe I recognize like a personal banner or like a?
Oh, don't worry about that. You know exactly where these people came from.
Oh, okay. I mean, they came from the mountains, obviously, but I.
So, do you all go down to see what's going on?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Them.
Good.
Snickstick will say, I know we gotta like check in and debrief, but I'm gonna request a nap after we're done with this and all fun stuff, because I hurt still. Snickstick is still bleeding.
A nap is in order.
Number 24 just like puts a band-aid on like his forehead, whatever's visible, just like
flat.
There you go. There you go.
Just just do some bullshit quick medicine on his head.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Thanks, 24. Appreciate it. Real much.
Well, you're not bleeding anymore from your head.
All right, who's who? Let's go.
So Varrigan is bleeding badly.
She just looks over her shoulder and is like, I thought I fixed you.
Things happen. Number 24.
Clearly.
As you all make your way down the Griffin's Roost, everything else, and step out into the open courtyard, you start to see more. Like, you see more of the people there. You actually know, some of you may know some of the people there, but the what may seem like the command structure of this group is not present. They are in the command room, like
Yep.
command building.
Time to go say hello.
You guys heading that way?
I mean, Snickstick just starts walking towards the command building.
Heads towards debrief.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. As you all make your way there, there are people who kind of wave at you. They just kind of figure out make general hellos and stuff like that. Some of the half orcs look at you all, look at Stick, don't say anything.
Snickstick just looks at them like Hana looks at people, like the translating, I'm gonna be at your house later.
Easy.
Now, as you all get to the command room, there is a mayor. He's still there, which I forgot his first name.
Firstman, I think.
Hmm.
Wrote
Yeah,
it down
yeah.
somewhere.
No.
It's
I
in
think
the
it
chat.
was yeah. I
Mayor
think it was,
Tortimer.
no, it was Gersman. Gersman Evanil, the captain leading this whole town, and you see two other individuals. All of you make me a general knowledge check.
That's just straight up intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Intelligence is one of my proficiencies. Can I take that with my proficiency then?
This straight intelligence.
Well, I have the saving throws, and intelligence is one of them. I didn't know if that translates to raw intelligence rolls.
You're just making a raw intelligence roll.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Don't forget
Glad
to roll
Max is
for
smart.
Nick Newley.
Number 24 ain't too bright.
Someone has to be smart in the party. We're
Okay.
finding that out with Hunter's campaign.
All right. So Nick Newley has a vague idea. He hasn't met them. Mags, you have met them. Standing before you is what looks to be a half-orc barbarian and a half-elf paladin. All of their gear looks to be much finer. Everything on them looks a lot finer. And Mags, you do know exactly who these two are because they met you when you first came down from the mountain.
Oh, oh, okay.
So, standing before you and the rest of the group is the Thara Interest and Kartha Zal. Is Nick Stick hiding?
That seems like a snick stick thing to do.
Nick Stick, exactly before we continue on, Snick Stick, what exactly are you doing?
Snickstick is currently Ninja Vanish and is currently hiding, just waiting to see what happens. Because, Berrigan and Magnoli both got in shouting matches with the captain here. So he's wanting to see how that goes.
As you all walk in, the captain looks up and then looks to the other two and then back to you all. How many eggs how many eggs survived?
Two, unfortunately.
Both griffins?
Both griffins are accounted for and safe. They're roosting now.
The loss of one egg is harmful, but not too harmful. Uh, again, I want to thank you for taking on this task, and I believe Lady Nathara and Kartha here would like to have a word with you all.
Very
Of
well.
course, it's a pleasure to see the two of you again.
Nathara does smile at you, Mags, and kind of does the, she kind of takes both your hands and is glad to see you that you're still alive.
Mags, you
So,
didn't get hit at all in that combat, did you?
Nope,
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I'm the wizard. I'm fresh as a daisy, except I have like no spell slots.
before Nathara could speak, Kartha actually is the one that speaks up. Tell us what happened, exactly what happened.
Upon arrival in the vicinity of the outpost, we encountered what we supposed was a previous camping area of some hobgoblins, and were accosted along the way. We managed to pump out some information from a captive and had discovered the insidious plot that we came to be debriefed just to receive official orders and check in. And we headed up a stealth operation, took out an outpost, and found who seemed to be the leader in the remains of a cathedral, and no one made it out that we know of.
Anything else?
Not to my recollection of this particular event or beforehand.
Before this.
Beforehand, yes, prevalent information. We were indisposed by some drow in some peculiar armor, claiming to be speakers, children of some forgotten god. Lots of bats, scorpions. Seemed ominous, but I'm unfamiliar.
They both look at each other and then turn back to both of you.
I think I have the name written down. Let me see. Children of Azotl, they called themselves.
You don't see any recollection on their faces, like they seem kind of confused by the names. Were there any problems here when you got here?
Other than the Griffins being missing, not to my knowledge, not that we were briefed on.
He kind of addresses that to the rest of the party. No disputes of any kind?
That. Well, there was a minor dispute. Unfortunately, cooler heads did not prevail. I look back.
Explain, please.
Just a disagreement on the way that things should be done.
And who was the cause of this dispute?
It would depend on who you ask.
That would be me, sir. Ma'am, whichever one is speaking.
Kartha is speaking and is a male.
That would be me, sir.
Oh, you.
Sir Reinhard Verrigan, 15th Dragoons.
I know who you are. You explain exactly what happened with this dispute?
Well, it's quite simple. The commander here and our commander had a disagreement on dispersion of tactical assets. After a long period of time, we acquiesced. We left behind said assets and continued mission. We executed the mission. I am pleased to report that we had a significant success. Unfortunately, one Griffon egg was damaged, however,
Not the Griffins, just the dispute here.
The dispute over tactical acquisitions in terms of both material and...
Speak plainly.
They seized my horse. I'm displeased by this. Sir.
You kind of see him like rub the bridge of his nose and sigh. Why did you argue with someone who is clearly a higher ranking officer than you are at this station when relinquishing your mount?
Well, sir, my mount is personal property.
Your mount is personal property home. Here, it is military property.
Understood, sir. I will
Now,
be filing my report accordingly.
The Mathara just kind of tries to keep herself from laughing a little bit. She's not really successful because you could see a smile break across her face. And she immediately asks, "Where's Stick Stick?"
I kind of looked down to where he was, not surprised to see him not there. He's about, I'm sure. Very close by.
Oh,
Well,
can roll perception. I'm not in the room anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
rip.
I put it in chat almost 10 minutes ago now.
Yep. Can you show us this armor that you acquired?
Of course.
Please lead the way.
Was there enough time in that exchange for me to get there and back?
There is enough time for you to get there, but you're on your way back with it.
Okay.
Varigan takes them, and he also shows them the suit of mithril plate. I'm not sure if it's relevant, ma'am, but this may also be of significance. I can't identify who this might be. However, a suit of armor such as this is definitely of import.
She looks over it and doesn't see anything strange about it. It just looks like plain mithril plate. There's no other iconography or anything else on it. It looked like it was taken from someone.
Out of character question, just based on the fact that we've been in this theater of operations and been fighting this long, how common is mithril plate? Is it something that is more common in this world, or is it like super special?
You would see it on certain military officials. There are mithril mines that do produce it.
Okay.
There's actually several in your region, Zach.
Okay, cool. At which point I will not necessarily attempt to mansplain it, but speak based on my knowledge. Mithril is, as you will, I'm sure you know, so I'm speaking more to the benefit of the others in this group. Mithril is not easy to work, and based on the fact that we encountered multiple suits of it, not just the plate, but also the half plate of his lieutenants,
You
How
kind of
concerned should we
see
be?
you kind of see the half orc kind of looks like he's kind of getting upset with your constant explanations, and Nathar is basically just trying to soothe him to just calm him down.
Sir, I mean
She
no
turns back.
offense.
You just talk far too much. And Nathar just kind of gives him a slap on his arm, which he just promptly ignores and shuts up. At that point in time, as you're all leaving to head to your wagon, Snickstick is coming back with the armor that had the iconography on it.
The bat plate.
It's more leather at that point, but yeah.
Yep. So Snickstick rolls back in. Are they like in the building still? Leaving the building?
They were leaving the building as you were walking up.
Oh. Snickstick's just like, where are we going? Just got folded up armor in his hands.
The half orc, Cartha actually walks up to you, Snickstick, and takes the armor out of your hand. If you're gonna do something, because he's
How tall is he?
7 feet.
Snickstick's just like,
You know this one. You personally know this one.
have I made the attempt before?
Yes, you have.
That ended badly last time, didn't it?
It ended badly the last 4 times.
Snickstick just looks at him and he's like, I'm too tired to go for a 5th round, sir.
Cartha just looks down at you and, chuckles.
And so I willingly hand over the armor. There's a small click as my dagger gets put back into my wrist sheath.
You don't see any weapons on him, but
Oh, I know he doesn't need anything to kick my ass.
Number 24, though, is like giving you the look across the room like, I got you if you decide to.
24 is ride or die.
Yeah, she's giving you the rider look. She's like,
Snickstick just...
At that point in time, Nick Newley kind of gives you all the subtle "don't fucking do it" signal. Like, he's been in enough
Trouble.
briefings and debriefings with all of the higher ups to know that you really don't want to tangle with any of the ones higher than he is. both pair, they just look over the armor, going over every little detail.
Do we shepherd back inside, basically? Because now we don't need to go to the wagon. Because Snickstick doesn't want them near his wagon.
They kind of bring it back. They all go back to the building to get a better look. At that point in time, Nathara basically says, this will take some time for us to go over, but we will also be sending this back to High Command. Why don't you all go ahead and rest, because it seems like you all need it, and we will speak with you all in the morning.
Very well.
I offer a small interjection. Should you require it, I do have just enough prepared ability to investigate any peculiar properties that the armor should have, should you find any.
That shouldn't be necessary. And one more thing. She kind of reaches into her bag, and she hands a roll of parchment to Snickstick. This is from Christopher.
Boss?
Yeah.
Yep. Got it. Thanks. Great.
He didn't seem too pleased when we last saw him.
All right. I'm going to accept this. Can I post date you giving this to me to tomorrow morning?
You could just read it tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool. Got that from you. Thank you.
I do have a request.
The car just closes his eyes and sighs, and you kind of see the muscles in his arms flex a bit, and he slowly turns in your direction. What is it now?
With the war material that we have reacquired, are we permitted to re-equip ourselves based on the spoils that we have gained from this encounter?
You want the fancy plate, don't you?
It's a relevant question, sir.
You killed it, you keep it.
Very well. Thank you, sir. And
Just
Varrigan snaps off a crisp salute.
Fucking nobles. Just goes back to his evident dawn.
At which point, Varrigan takes the plate and starts adjusting it.
You all leave. Everything is still, hustle and bustle. There are people repairing things. There's other weapons being brought in. There are what looks to be fresh recruits to be added to the garrison here. And you also see your two privates just sitting around with some of the other ones who have seen battle already, just swapping stories and stuff like that.
Varrigan calls over the two privates.
Both Patterson and Gray kind of snap to immediately.
Privates, come with me. Today's your lucky day.
Lucky how?
You boys just got...
This was Gray asking.
Gray? Patterson? You boys just got upgraded. Congratulations, this is going to help keep you alive. Come with me.
Oh no. Are they fighters? They might not know how to wear that, Zach. I mean, it's half plate, so technically it is medium armor.
It's light armor because it's mithril.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, this is top tier good shit.
Actually, it's still medium armor. It doesn't change its property.
Oh, it just doesn't... Oh, that's right, 5th ed. It just doesn't have the movement issues.
Yep. Yep. Like, both of them were
wearing
just
suits of chain before, right?
They were kind of wearing studded at that point.
So Varrigan doing kind of his job, because he's more like an NCO in this. Varrigan makes sure that the privates are taken care of. He sees to it that they're fed.
They have been fed and everything while you guys were gone. They were the ones taking stock of everything in the wagon, making sure everything was put up properly, making sure no one touched Nick Stick's barrel.
Yep. So is there mail or contact with home or anything like that available in this station? Varrigan would go and check to make sure that basically their guys are taken care of.
There is not. The only thing that came from your regiment is the letter to Stick from Kristoff.
Okay, well, at this point, Varrigan would at least make sure that everybody in the party's equipment and whatever they need is taken care of, including reloads on ammunition, spare dagger, what have you. He's doing soldier care at this point.
I mean, at this point, there's everyone's still moving about. Like things are kind of starting to die down because it is late approaching morning,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are actually going to sleep now. And you all were ordered to go to bed.
Snickstick
Rest.
is already enforcing those orders, and he is sleeping in his barrel with the letter tucked under his head.
Got it.
Sleep sound real nice.
Yep. We'll totally take that long rest.
All right. So everyone will take the benefit of a long rest, and you will all gain a level.
Ding!
Ding!
Yay!
Yay!
And that's level 5. I think that means our proficiencies go up.
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
It does.
Ding, fries are done.
Like we will just mark down that you guys have leveled, and we will take care of that little bit at the end. Like increase your health, but take care of everything else outside of this.
Yeah, because I don't think we get much other than health at this level, and we're taking max health, right?
No, you're actually rolling.
Oh, we're rolling now?
Yeah, you're rolling for.
Get more spell slots.
Are we just rolling, or are we rolling or take half?
Roll, take half. Like if you like you're rolling, if it's below, take half.
Roger that. Huzzah!
Hmm?
And for this long rest, because we dinged, are we just assumed to be back at max health?
Yep, you are going to be back at max health.
Dope. I need to look up mithril plate because my AC just went up.
Your AC just like what armor were you wearing before?
Splint mail.
Splint. All right, so you're just getting the benefits of plate. You just don't have the dex negative to it.
Yeah, and the movement encumbrance too, which is dope.
I think it doesn't go up too far.
It doesn't improve, but the armor doesn't impede my movement speed, so that's cool. So movement is still 30, but I don't take the penalty.
I'm so fucking
Like we'll look that up after.
Yeah, we can do the math later.
Okay.
I'm level 5 and I don't even have 30 HP yet. God damn it.
You're a wizard.
Fucking
Welcome
wizard.
to the world of being a wizard.
But what you do get
roll.
is fireball.
Fuck that. I'm not falling into the evoker trap.
All right, so
I want no goddamn
Snickstick.
fireball.
What you at?
Snickstick, what?
Your health for your health increase and then negatively self increase.
My health.
Okay. Wait, Bree, what's your con modifier?
I forgot about my con modifier. Hey, never mind. I've just crested 30.
Okay.
All right, so I gain 6 because I rolled
Yeah.
half,
And he
then,
rolled.
and then he
Okay.
got a 9.
Okay. All right.
So 9 plus 1 is 10, so 58 HP. Ooh, yeah.
All right. Well, you all take your rest. You all feel a lot better now that you actually had a solid rest. You all stayed at the Evanel estate again because it was free. You all didn't have to pay for it. And you know that food and drink was going to be readily available to you all.
Varigan looks at Negnuli and asks, "Sir, are we at that stage where we are able to imbibe?
McNully does tell you that we have, like, you have to go, like, we have to go back to the command center because we were told to go back to the command center.
All
He's
right.
telling you that
We were?
that they would speak to you all in the morning. Yes.
Oh, I didn't think that they gave us a warning. They just said, we'll come. I thought it was a, we'll come find you. We'll come get you.
No.
Okay. Well, Snickstick would have read the letter first thing in the morning.
No. No. You were told, since you didn't want to read it at night, since you were very tired, to read it in the morning.
Right.
Are you reading said letter?
Well, yeah.
All right.
I can only viciously, or not viciously, I can only maliciously comply so much.
Your letter basically tells you that because the rest of you are gone, command has fallen to him.
Oh no.
He's basically next in like the next one down in command of that unit. There is no one else in your unit higher up than he is.
I am now confused by this letter. Did they get into did they have a fight and most of High Command's dead? Because
No, not high command.
Like our regimental unit.
Yes, because the rest of you.
I thought Christoph was like a attaché asset, so to speak. And
yes,
he's
at the exact same time, they needed someone to tell them what to do on pain of death.
Oh, okay.
And I thought he
outranked McNully. Because he should technically outrank me.
He does outrank you.
Yeah.
He doesn't really outrank McNully too much. He's still he's on that cusp.
Got it.
He does tell you that the regiment they have been stationed, but he does urge that you all get there fast because they're going to be moving again soon.
Okay, does he write down where they're stationed at?
Yes, and I will
get me
hand that information. Yeah, I'll hand you that information later once I figure it all out.
Cool.
He also, and bold, very hard pressed in words.
Don't attack the orc.
Do not attack any friendly orcs. And underlines it 5 times. And
Man.
There is a small little drawing of a fireball right next to it.
Oh no.
Man, I wish I could read. Man, looks like this letter got wet. I can't read out the last of this. Oh well, as I pour my water skin on that part.
Oh.
And tuck the letter away.
Zoolander Military Academy. Holy shit.
Alright. Do you all go back to the command room?
Yeah, if we have to report in the morning, I assume that's where we go.
Snickstick grabs breakfast first.
Well, you all do have breakfast before you leave.
Well, correction, let me rephrase that. Snickstick makes breakfast first.
You didn't trust the butler.
I saw orcs in the encampment.
You were not in the encampment.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. You were in your barrel, so you were in your encampment.
Yep. I said I slept in my barrel last night.
All right.
There's a real bed. I'm sleeping in it. Not gonna lie.
Snickstick only feels safe sleeping in places that he knows.
Yeah. Fuck
Number
that.
24 sleeps in Varigan's backpack.
I need my beauty rest so I can get to putting people to sleep.
Number 24, as well, just to put this on, as you were sleeping at night, you kind of had the feeling that you were removed from said backpack and put in something soft. When you woke up, you were in a bed.
Teleported again. One day I'll solve this mystery.
As you all enter the command room, Both Kartha and gotta figure this out. Nathar are still there. They are poring over maps with the captain. The mayor is not present, and they all look up when you all walk in. How did you all enjoy the night's sleep? Kartha asked you.
It was quite refreshing. Thank you.
Well rested and ready for the next encounter.
Well, good to hear, because we're going to be leaving in about an hour.
Where are you going?
We are going to join the rest of the army. So, in other words, get your shit together, make sure everything's there, and we are all leaving at the exact same time.
I give the location that Christoph gave me in the letter. That's this place?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep, that works.
Punctual as ever.
Excellent.
Somehow Snickstick already knows where we're going, so.
Verican retrieves his horse. And number 24's dog.
All of your mounts have been very well tended to, taken care
Magnolia
of.
gets on his ram.
My riding dog's name is Noodles.
I love
Doodles.
Noodles.
Noodles.
Okay.
Snickstick's just muttering around, like, one of these days, Christoph's gonna get me my warg like he promised.
As you're muttering that, one of the fresher recruits kind of stops what he's doing and turns and looks at you as you say that, Snickstick. He was about to ask exactly what you meant by that when Patterson came out of nowhere.
Just like fucking
basically-
clamps a hand over this guy's mouth.
And basically just turned him in the opposite direction.
Oh, kind of like what you did to Nathan Bond.
Kind of that.
Hey, let's go over here.
Kind of that. But he's also he's explicitly explaining you to that recruit.
Hey,
Because
remember that?
recruit-
Remember that goblin that they warned you about in the newbie?
Yes,
recruitment
yes.
thing
He's
in the
doing
last
exactly
night?
that, pointing
that-
back to you
That's
and making
that's that
several
goblin.
gestures, like making several gestures to like orcs and stabbing and other things. And you see the color drain from that recruit's face, and he just goes back to what he's doing, ignoring you and the rest of your unit.
Hey.
I come with hazard warnings.
I mean, when you are the only person in the entirety of this army that they have to literally give a briefing about on several different levels on if you see a goblin, don't kill it. He is ours. If you see a goblin out the corner of your eye and he vanishes, he does that. If you see him head towards any of our friendly orcs or half orcs, sound the alarm immediately. If you see a mage in dark red robes, bright red hair with a white streak in it, get him first.
If you see hostile orcs or being attacked by that, pray. Pray to your god that goblin shows up.
That's all right. So everyone checks their gear, their mounts. Everything is good. Your mounts are fresh, well rested. All saddles have been very tended to. Everything in your wagon has been restocked. You have all the loot that you've acquired in the wagon. And both Patterson and Gray attend to the wagons as the rest of the group with Kartha and Nathar are already mounted up and ready to go.
As we're all getting ready to grow, Snickstick does like sneak away briefly to go up to the Griffon roost and go pet the Griffins one last time and check on them and give them
The
both little
Griffin-
head ruffles.
The Griffins are fine.
Yep.
As you actually turn to leave, you hear cracking.
Oh no.
You turn around.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a miracle of birth.
As you turn around, both eggs begin to hatch.
I don't care if Kristoff himself were to show up and tell me to fucking move right now. I'm sitting in there and watching them hatch.
Well, it doesn't take long. You see two baby griffins just come out of their eggs, and both parents, check on them, dot on them, make sure that they're fine. And then both baby griffins kind of see you.
Snickstick looks around for like any kind of like handlers kits and shit like that might have some of the griffins like treats in them. Like a Foot Locker or something.
You actually do see one bag.
I rate it.
It has 2 treats left.
I take both treats. I think you know what I'm gonna do next.
Yep. You're just gonna.
I'm gonna try to prevent the little hatchling griffins from eating me by feeding them the treats, because I think they're the size of me.
Kinda.
Well, their eggs are as big as me.
Yeah.
I am only weak as well.
They both kind of approach you, warily, but they do smell the food.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of like holds it out, trying to keep his fingers clear of the beaks.
They both, quickly snatch their food and, go back to eating it as best as they can.
Yee. I look at the adult griffins and like make the petting motion, like, can I pet them? Are you gonna get mad if I do it?
No? They both kind of.
You want
the
me to roll
female
hand
does.
items?
Not the female does, because she does kind of know you.
Okay.
The male, relents after, the female kind of sternly swatted at him.
I'm glad I made a friend. So yeah, I play with some baby griffins until I hear where the fuck is Snickstick?
Oh, you hear that.
Okay.
And it's from a very loud half-orc voice.
I could care less.
Followed by a dwarf.
Slightly care less.
Bags.
Yeah, all right, now I'm going. It's like, fine. I'm leaving the roost, and the first like roost-esque guard that I find, I just kind of pop up behind, and I'm like, oh, hey, by the way, the griffin's hatched. And just keep walking.
It's like, what the fuck? That's all you hear.
Yep. Didn't see me go in, saw me come out. Oh, by the way, the griffin's hatched. Have fun.
All right. So you make your way back.
Everybody.
Question.
Yes.
So, while we are in transit, can I sit in the wagon?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Before that happens, can I talk to Varigan real quick?
Yep.
Yes.
Give me your gorget.
He unbuckles it. It's mithril, and he hands it over.
She takes it, and she doesn't say anything else. She goes into the wagon. I cast glyph of warding, and I etch a glyph of shielding into the gorget, and I'm going to be doing that for the transit.
Okay.
Dope.
That's it.
All right. And
clambers on back up in there. Promptly informs everyone. So I just watched the baby griffins hatch.
Are they adorable?
I mean, kinda. They almost ran out of treats though, because there was only 2 left. So now technically they are out of treats. And he just like goes on about talking about the griffins, and that's going to be most of the ride from him.
That's cute.
Varigan asks questions and tries to learn about as much about griffins as he can.
As you're all still moving and making this way, we are going to end the session here.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Zach, you're like trying to say stuff and I can't hear you.
I had a connection flutter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So that is it, everybody. Thank you all again for tuning in to D&D Doozles this week. Next week, I will have a lot more planned for everybody since they all leveled up, and hopefully, they don't fuck up.
2 weeks. Next week is the what?
Here's
Dawn?
the Dawn. Yep.
Here's the dawn.
Here's the
Yep.
dawn. And we will see you all next time.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Bye now.